MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. And everybody, Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 105.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Base hit. One batter in, and the Cardinals will have to handle a threat on the base paths.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Acuna on at first. Nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's back standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Two-1. There's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a dive, but he's back. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. first offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Markakis makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now the tag by Molina, but it comes too late. He's in there to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Now a curveball misses inside. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2, the Cardinals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Mike Soroka is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Soroka has a chance to be a really good pitcher. You're talking about raw stuff. A big dude, too, with great leverage. Throws the ball on a downhill plane, upper to mid-90s fastball. Good, hard breaking ball. I see him as a really premier starting pitcher down the road. Another in the list of long guys that we see in the game right now. Power arms, all he's lacking is experience.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Ready now, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Colton Wong now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And That's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Dansby Swanson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Mike Soroka will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He singled to open up the ball game. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Popped him up. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now another 1-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, number 19. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two and one.
2-1 the count.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Paul DeYoung would be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Here's the 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Striding in, Adam Wainwright, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to minimize the damage here. And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Ready on 0-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Cards claw back a bit on this solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Goldschmidt has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Another try at 2-2. Line drive to center field. Fowler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They lead it 2-1. Digging in, Dexter Fowler as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Fowler, 33 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Set to deliver on 3-0. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
There's ball 4.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And there he goes towards second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball well outside. Fouled away. One and 2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Yadier Molina, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Wong on second. Goldschmidt at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. The 2-2. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're down 2-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Nick Markakis as we begin the top of the fourth.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder, number 14, Matt Joyce.
Stepping in, Matt Joyce. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runners on the move for second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and he is out on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Braves lead this one 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Matt Carpenter. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 19.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 19. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Albee brings it in on to first, and there are 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2, here it is. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Swanson, a 25-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The pitcher, number 40.
Into the box, Mike Soroka. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, 2 down now.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again. Ozzy Albies 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch. It's now 3-1 Atlanta. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Now at the plate, Colton Wong. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Joyce. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the series. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And that is going to do it this afternoon for Adam Wainwright. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Jack Flaherty takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Nick Markakis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. Number 19 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Joyce. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Through 5.5, Atlanta leads it now 4-1. The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 4.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Ball one.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Sean Newcomb enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Sean Newcomb.
Matt Carpenter will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Inside.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Molina, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty B, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage. Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. 1-2 now. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Young.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Braves 4 and the Cardinals 3. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
St. Louis. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos. Now playing right field.
Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Vader.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He went deep last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That's
2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
The pitcher, number 15.
Tyler Flowers will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler Flowers.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Flowers, a native of Georgia. He's a second-year big leaguer. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Outside and low, 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a dive, but he's back in. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Acuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Bader on the move. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Swanson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 5-3 Atlanta. Shane Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Shane Green.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Another full count offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bader aboard here at first with nobody out. Throw over to first. Runner's back.
No,
2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball hit him.
Well, you never want the tying run on base,
Now back.
especially
Second
that
baseman.
way. Looked like he
Go
lost
there.
his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Now both runners are breaking. Struck called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2
Not a
strikes,
bad
yeah.
pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all
The
about
left fielder,
mixing
number
pitches and
23.
location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He
Two
offered
down.
the same pitch 3 times in a
Ladies
row,
and
so
gentlemen,
I guess he
you're
sort
at
of used that
23.
reverse psychology
Now
to
pitching
outthink
for
his
Atlanta.
opponent.
Luke Jackson will
77.
slide in now and try to work out of this.
Jackson.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the belt, the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Comes set, the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And it's 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
High in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Joyce. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Cards strand a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Freddie Freeman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
And he takes strike 2. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now 6-3. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, Nick Markakis.
Striding into the box, Nick Markakis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right. Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Cardinals 3. So stepping in, Yadier Molina.
For the Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the letters 0-1. Jackson, a native Floridian. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuña's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers.
Now
And when you're losing, you
number
can't
56.
always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Jairo
attention,
Munoz
please.
will come on to
Pinch
pinch
hitting
hit
for the
here in a
Cardinals.
big spot.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
Hopped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Carpenter leads off first with 1 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these
Up
days,
next for the
but it
Cardinals.
doesn't make it any less
The
impressive
shortstop.
to me. I
Paul
love watching guys come in and
Young.
blow smoke right by guys.
Your
Darren
attention,
O'Day
please.
enters here looking to
Now
get the
pitching
final
for
out
Atlanta.
before the 9th inning.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got to count.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Cards leave 1. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The next to bat for Atlanta, Matt Joyce. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Brian McCann.
At the plate, Brian McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 as a slider waved at and missed. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Ball one to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mark Melanson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Atlanta. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 36, Mark Melanson. Now catching.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Two and 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. And there's one down now.
The batter, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dexter Fowler. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The bouncer to the left side. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So striding forward now, Colton Wong. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cardinals down to their final strike here. big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Back goes Joyce. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here for Colton Wong. His first homer so far in the series, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Freddie Freeman. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hardworking crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.